Hello, everyone. It's my first time doing a video for YouTube. I'm kind of nervous, but I know at the end of the day I'm sitting here by myself and it's just a message that I'm wanting to give anybody. So, yeah, I just wanted to start off by introducing myself. My name's Alicia, and the reason I am making this video and starting my YouTube channel is because I have been on this journey for about 1.5 years, and it's definitely a spiritual journey, and it's just been like transforming. And I'm not saying, oh, I got my hair did and I feel so much better. It's more like my mind and just the way I move now, really how I dress, even to my hair. I'm noticing that the changes that I've made are definitely reflecting on the outside of me, and the things that are happening in my life are pushing me to a place where I have to change. And the lessons are still going to be there until you learn them, and I feel like I've definitely been learning my lessons, and now I'm at a place where it's like, okay, time for me to express myself. I'm an Aquarius, I'm an air sign. We're all about the throat chakra, and I have a lot going on up here in here. So yeah, that's pretty much what my channel's gonna be about, just kind of giving you guys a little peek in on my life and on my journey, and hopefully becoming an inspiration for you, or a catalyst for you to reach your higher self. And yeah, so today I'm just gonna start off by doing something simple, just cleansing space, and also gonna set up my crystals. I was gonna do it before, but I figured since I'm giving information, I might as well show you guys what I'm doing it, how I do it, and why. Probably not going to be cutting this video because I'm really not technology savvy, so survival of the fittest, who's going to last till the end. But if you do like my video, please like it, subscribe if you're interested, and yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let me find my lighter real quick and get my crystals out. So I keep this in my car. It's an abalone shell, something natural to put my ashes in when I smudge. This is sage, white sage. It's used for clearing space. Clearing the space out of negative and positive energy. Then we have Palo Santo, and Palo Santo is good for clearing out the negative energy, so it leaves all the good stuff behind, just kind of mellows things out. It helps to ground you. If you're high and you need something to ground you, kind of bring you back down. If you're sad and you need something to help you out, or you're an empath like I am, and you're around some things that are happening that have nothing to do with you, but you feel yourself picking up those vibes, burn some Palo Santo. I'm just like but right now I'm in the mountains. This is a beautiful space. I'm not going to use any sage, but I am going to burn this Palo Santo. And I'm kind of a nerd, so I'm going to do it at a 45-degree angle. And when I do it, I'm going to put my intentions into it. And really my intention is just to clear out the negative energy that's in this space before I get into talking to you guys. My apologies ahead of time too. There's like a gun range next door, and there might be people here. I just try to find a spot. Got some birdies too. I just love nature. I'm a super empath, and I'm an emotional empath. I just actually finished reading this book called the melanin empath. And I gotta tell you, I learned so much about myself and why I try to like run away when there's situations that are just like not positive. If it has nothing to do with me, I feel like I charge myself up enough where I can stand it a little bit. But then when I get to the point where I'm just like, I'm super like drained, I gotta go away. And it's all about being an empath. I love the smell of Palo Santo. Palo Santo. Okay. And then another thing that I'm going to do is just set out my crystals. These are all crystals that I chose intuitively, just for the purpose of today, making my first video. I feel like it's important, one, to start your day off meditating, which I did this morning, and I put my intentions into the day, and I've been saying, I'm about to make this video, I'm gonna make this video, I'm gonna start my YouTube page and all this other stuff. And yeah, it's been a couple months now, so here I am. And today was the day that I actually meditated on it and I put my intentions into it. I kind of knew where I was going to end up at, but I was like, I'm just going to stay open to the situation and just see where my intuition leads me. And it led me here. I'm at Lizard's Mouth in Santa Barbara, California, and it is beautiful. Right behind me is one of my favorite trees. I love it. And I know you guys are going to ask me what it is, but I just drew a blank, so when I get it, I'm going to let you know. Going back to my crystals. So, I chose them all intuitively, and then I have over 100, and I just buy them based off my intuition as well. So sometimes I buy them and I don't use them. But I looked them up today just to make sure that I was giving you guys the proper information. And all of them are for manifesting, being in my divine feminine energy, and also clarity, using my throat chakra so I can express myself, but also stones for the throat chakra that are going to also connect me with my third eye and my crown chakra. So I'm pretty much just getting messages from the divine, so I know what to say that's going to be relevant to whoever's watching this video. This is apophyllite. It's definitely a stone for the crown chakra. Oh, you guys aren't going to be able to see them, but I'm going to put them around me. And this is my amethyst. I love it so much. My little geode. I have quite a few of them, but this is my biggest one. And then I have dolomite. Well, also for the amethyst is for clarity. I'm a January baby, like I said, I'm Aquarius, and it's one of my stones for the month. My actual birthstone is garnet, but for some reason I'm not really attracted to it that much. So I find myself with a lot of amethyst, and it does help diffuse the negative energy. So since I'm an empath, there you go, one of my dailies. This right here is dolomite. Dolomite, I want to say it's also for me like not being afraid. It's for me working from my heart, but also just giving myself self-love so that I'm not afraid in going on to this venture, because I'm a hairstylist and I'm getting ready to go into spiritual work. I just started doing my Reiki lessons, so I'm a Reiki 1 and 2 practitioner, and in a couple of weeks I'll be a Reiki master. And yeah, it's definitely been a challenge just trying to get to that point where I'm not doing hair anymore, especially being in a small place and being a natural hairstylist. There's not a lot of people in my area that are available to do natural hair. And so I'm kind of like what's poppin' in the 805 as far as braids are concerned. And yeah, now I'm about to be the spiritual lady. I'm already in the woods on my free time, so yeah, I'm about to be the spirit lady in the woods. But here goes my dolomite. This is lepidolite. You can't really see it, but it's a little purple stone. And this is for my transformation. It just helps with the transition. Also another one for self-love. Got my moonstone, divine feminine energy and intuition right here. If you infuse this in your oil, if you infuse your oil with the essence of the moonstone, it will help your hair grow. This right here is like one of my favorites. This is like the one that I take out of the house because I have a really nice one that I just refuse to let break, and they're so fragile. But this is celestite. It's good for intuition and your throat chakra as well. It's also good for telepathy. So if you have someone that you connect with and you want to try to exercise that, this is a good stone for you both to have and connect. Do I have any more? No. So that's what I got. And I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to talk about today, but then on my way up here, I kind of knew that it wasn't going to be easy for me to find a space. And this is a place that's heavily trafficked, but my intuition just brought me here. So I was just like, whatever, there's going to be a lesson to be learned. So let me go ahead and just pay attention to everything. And so I stopped at my favorite spot, and there's some chicks on the road, and I heard them talking before, and I was like, I hope they go the opposite direction. And of course they didn't, and they were super close to me, and I can hear them speaking, and I'm like, okay, I can't go over there and say, hey, by the way, I'm making this video, can you not say anything? Because they're like photo shooting and whatever else. And so I'm in my flip-flops, okay? I like to have my feet out, and I had to start trucking it up the mountain, which is not really a mountain. They're like big old boulders and rocks. And so I'm trying to find a space, and I'm hearing the gunshots and stuff. And I was like, how far do we go sometime to find peace and still not be able to get that peace that we really, really are looking for? And I find that it's often, especially where we're at in the world, and like part of my journey has been like meditation. And with the whole meditation thing, it's like, yeah, you can meditate to manifest, you can meditate to calm yourself down. Sometimes I just want to meditate just to get the downloads, get the messages from the ancestors, and really like connect with my intuition. And the other day, actually yesterday, I was sitting on a bench and I had went to go watch the sunset, and I started to meditate, and I was listening to the sound of the ocean, and then a couple walked behind me, and I was thinking they're kind of distracting me right now. But one of the big lessons that I've learned in the last couple of months, it's not about other people. My reality is something that I'm creating for myself. And in that, I could get up and leave, or I could just find peace in where I am today, because today was already written. And when I say it was already written, we literally put out electrical vibes into the universe to create our reality some time ago. I'm not really quite sure how long ago it was, but it definitely happened. And today, we're reaping those seeds that we've sown. So this is the fruit of what we've sown. This is the fruit of our thoughts. And we have to learn to find peace in it. But not even just find peace in it, figure out how to plant seeds for future peace. There's people walking by, but planting the seeds for the future peace. And yeah, I love using healing stones. I love clearing space and just kind of making sure my energy is clear, because we kind of live on top of each other. I live in an apartment. People's auras expand. So it's easy to pick up on other people's energy. And one of the things that I love the most is just going out in nature, whether it be in the mountains or at the beach. And when I do, I always have my healing crystals with me, and I just go to recharge. I guess I'm saying all this so you guys can go out and recharge. And also try to find peace in today, because it was already written, like I said. And if you want to create change, don't focus on what is not working for you today. Focus on what you want to achieve tomorrow. Those positive thoughts are going to outweigh those negative feelings and the negative things that are happening today. And within no time, you're definitely going to be seeing that what's happening on the inside is reflecting on the outside. Meaning you create that inner peace for yourself, you'll have peace on the outside. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? My next videos probably, well, I don't know. I was thinking I could really have them organized, or I could just be myself and raw dog it. I'm pretty raw, and I feel like you guys should see me in my raw state, because why not just be yourself, right? Like, why do I have to go out of my box and go out of my way too much to appease somebody else and to make sure that I'm being accepted? It's like, if you accept me, you accept me. If you don't, you don't. Whoever's going to be in my life is going to be in my life, you know? So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll be talking to you soon.